After a big success with the Croods, and congratulations, by the way, you have created VIVO with an amazing team. It's been a long process. How do you feel now that it's almost out?
We're really, we are super excited to bring this because this is something that Lin Manuel Miranda started writing over 10 years ago. So it's really a baby. And I was like almost a steward, sort of just a protector. I was sort of in a way like VIVO, kind of carrying these songs, to the audience. And I felt like, watching the way our artists, what it meant to them, how much love they poured into the film. We're all very excited that it's coming out on Netflix and that everyone can watch it, safety of the house during the summer with their family, friends. We can't wait, actually.
And VIVO is an explosion, actually, about colors and life and rhythm. It's been a beautiful journey. How do you think people can relate with the characters?
Oh, I think it's, when we started in 2016, I had one opinion, but after going through the pandemic and the lockdown, I feel it's so nice to be able to bring this because we always wanted to be a transportive. It deals with some heavy issues. I mean, it's a man, VIVO's going through grief. It deals with some heavy issues. It's not light, but in the celebration of the locations and the world and the cultures, it brings light and happiness to VIVO, and I hope to our audience.
Yeah, in fact, the story reminds me of the old classics Then I Grew Up, funny, with great messages, but also real life inside. So did you take the inspiration from anything in particular?
I don't think you mean Il ladro di biciclette. I'm sure you're talking about like Cinema Paradiso. So I'm sure that, I love Cinema Paradiso. I think it's actually one of the most perfect films ever made. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, I really do. I mean, we always said, and I know it's all, but the kissing reel is the nod of Andres at the end to VIVO is my little homage to that moment.
Oh.
Like that's that's the kind of movie, and it has that sort of, there's a sadness too. It has that emotional core that at the base inside, but like those movies, the lightness of what you bring with a child, with an old man, that bring around it is that you can show movies to kids and they can understand and feel it, but at the same time, it's not heavy. It's still theirs, but it's about something, which is why I love those movies. But
and the idea of the title, how the idea of the title came out with, with a name like VIVO, you have a great responsibility.
Yeah, I know. Well, that was Lin. That was there from the very beginning, and that was the wonderful thing. It's just, about life. And it just had that force and he had that energy. And I think in a lot of ways, I think it's what Lin embodies, it's the energy you see that makes all that, brings all that art into the world. There's a loving energy to just make art, which I love, which I'm crazy about.